All right, guys, I hope everybody's doing well. I just wanted to do this broadcast. Unfortunately, and yet again, we have Christians who are continuously recirculating more false information. And so I'm going to get on here and I'm going to just, share with at least my audience some truth in the midst of some times when people are not so discerning. They're much rather just catching everything that comes by. I'm surprised, honestly, in our culture today that we have not understood video manipulation to, how many articles are released, how many videos, so many different things. But here we go again, and I'm just going to go ahead and take the opportunity and share with you guys yet another misrepresentation or another straight up lie that is circulating that people are sharing as truth yet again, or as fact. Just another confirmation or another, solidification of people's preconceived, conspiracy theories concerning Bill Gates. So here we go. Without further ado, let's hear from Bill Gates. All right. Himself. Where is it? There it is. Here we go. Together, folks. Let's do this again. As you can see on the screen, you have in the left-hand corner, well, the title, as you can see, Bill Gates briefing the CIA about coronavirus 2005. And then it looks like Department of Defense ID number 149AZ2. It's dated April 13th of 2005. The time effectively on the recording is 9:19 a.m. And then, of course, somebody decided to beautifully add some text to the middle of the video to lead you into what they want you to believe. And here we go. Let's watch it together.
Over here, we have individuals who are religious fundamentalists, religious fanatics. And this is the expression, RT-PCR, real-time PCR expression of the VMAT2 gene.
All right. So here's the deal. I don't even really need to get into playing this whole video for you because it's really not the point. You can find it very easily on the internet. It's circulating Facebook. I have seen several of my Facebook friends just blasting this out in private messages and on their Facebook profiles and all these different things. And so, yeah. Sharon says it doesn't look like Bill Gates or sound like his voice. But to be quite honest with you, I was actually a little, taken when I began to watch it until I actually saw a comment from a young lady under the Facebook post that says, I worked with Bill Gates. I actually messaged this woman, took her into private conversation, and I said, I'd like to just pick your brain a little bit and ask you, a little bit further about, your witness concerning Bill Gates. And so she said that she's a private person. She doesn't necessarily want to come on this broadcast with me. That's fine. She wasn't even really a friend. I basically started dialoguing with her from this post from a friend. And I'm going to find out exactly so I can speak, verbatim what she said. She said, that she worked with him between the years of 1994 and 2001. 1994 and 2001. So we're talking 7 years she worked very closely with Bill Gates specifically, and that she was a very trusted person within the dealings and the workings of Bill Gates. She actually had a lot to say about Bill Gates. And so it was very insightful. And it was a lot better to talk to somebody that actually worked with Bill Gates for 7 years versus, what people are thinking about him from watching a YouTube video or a Facebook video that has the big names stretched across it that says, "This is Bill Gates. I am telling you, this is Bill Gates. Believe me," and so, when you see that, and then if from a very, very great distance, this video is being, recorded, it actually does, to me, it sounded a little bit like him. And so, but here's the crazy thing. I don't know the source of this video. It is quite possible that, it was, it is quite possible that it was a real footage of some sort, but it had nothing to do with Bill Gates. But they go in to talk about, and I'm going to share this because I think probably people would like to stone me if I don't share this, but it doesn't really matter. They want to stone me anyways. But anyway, especially the people who I, expose truth that demolishes their lies. Sorry, I don't intend to. Just like truth. All right. So anyway, the reality is in this video, there is a gentleman that's on display stating that there is a certain thing in the brain. And I don't even know if the footage is real, guys. I really, really don't. Because when you listen to what he's actually saying, he's saying it doesn't really make any sense. Because he says if you read certain people religious text, okay, then there's a certain part of the front of their brain that lights up when they like it. And then if they don't like it when you read a person religious text, it lights up the side of the brain where the person is like repulsed by it. They don't want to hear it. And he says, we want more of the people that lights up the side of the brain that are more repulsed by religious text. And I believe we can erase religious extremism. It was related to Pakistan and all these things, which was, to be quite honest with you, it sounds like a really great video that they made if it was manufactured. If it was actually accurate, it doesn't make any sense to me because it would be the same part of your brain that gets stimulated for any other thing that you like or dislike. So like they're going to mess a lot of people up, because they're going to erase their liking ability for anything. It doesn't make any sense at all. You don't even have to be a scientist or a doctor to really understand that it doesn't even make any sense because, you can't just, wipe out a part of the brain. So I hope this finds you well. But I had multiple people actually. Apparently, it's more and more and more and more and more people are discovering that it's not Bill Gates in the video because a gentleman that sent it to me yesterday, I just texted him today because I'm like, I was going through my messages and I'm like, oh, you didn't send this to me. And I'm just like, that's not Bill Gates, bro. And he's like, I know. He's like, it must have got to you before I took the post down. It was only up for like, so somebody must have got to him and told him, bro, it's not Bill Gates. So it's not Bill Gates. Again, what are the odds that God truly sent this woman to me that worked with this man specifically, personally, worked with Bill Gates for 7 years. So, oh, this video is on YouTube without Bill Gates. It's years old. Awesome. I would love, see, here we go again. I'm just glad that there's people out there that know this information to really solidify. But here we go, folks. You know, this is what I'm talking about, is that there it is right there. This has been out for years. Have no idea who it was from. Anyway, I don't really think there's much more to say about it other than the fact that, you know, if it, like I said, if it's, you know, if I don't know, I think that's about it. There's really not much more to say. There's not much to worry about. That's for sure. But furthermore, and most importantly, it's not Bill Gates. It's not Bill Gates. It's not Bill Gates. And so if people are sending you this video, tell them it's not Bill Gates. So anyway, yeah, it's unfortunate, guys. I can't honestly believe how many things that I've seen that have been circulating pertaining to this stuff that is just straight up craziness. Especially if you if you dig into it a little bit, and with an unbiased perspective. You know, so alrighty, guys, I guess that's about it. I wanted to make this short and sweet and to the point. Hopefully educate some people out there who are probably going to be ignorantly sharing this thing and redistributing it as fact, and it's not fact. It's not Bill Gates. All right, guys. Oh my gosh. What is not Bill Gates? I got some video about him being a warlock today. Oh my goodness. All right. Here we go. Okay. There's a lot of videos about him. Apparently, they're not ending. It's probably a good time to back off this topic. Guys, bless you all. Talk to you later now.